Okay, so somebody asked me for a brow tutorial, and I haven't done makeup tutorials in a minute, so we're gonna do it, okay? So here's some products that I use. You don't have to use these specific ones. I think that some of them are interchangeable, and there's one that you're definitely just gonna need, okay? So a brow wax. I actually got the Anastasia Beverly Hills one because of the hype. I think it's great. I think it's awesome. It's really expensive. I bought it around, I think, Thanksgiving on their Black Friday kind of sale. I have used quite a bit of it. I'm going to have to take, like the end of a brush and get it around the outside. But here's how we start, and then I'll show you the other products I use while this kind of dries, okay? So any brush, any spoolie brush, okay? Mine always come straight. I just bend them because it's easier for me, and then I'll use it for a couple days or until it's crusty, and then I'll get a new one out, okay? So I just kind of dab it in the product, and then I go up with the brow, and I actually, this wig, go back, so you've really messed your brow, right? And then style it so that that wax gets everywhere in there, and it's really gonna stay, okay? So then I just dip it the other way, I think, maybe this way, I don't know. And then do the other brow. So I just kind of comb it up, and then I go the wrong way with it. You guys, this wig might have been the wrong one for a tutorial, but we're gonna go with it because I picked this one for a specific reason, for brows, because it actually gets into my brows, but with the brow products I use, it doesn't move my brows at all. So I take a blending bud and I just press the brows up, okay? Just press them up, okay? So then here's where you're not gonna wanna swap out one of these products, okay? These are both Benefit. This brow pencil is the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I use the 4.5, but they come in lots of shades. So if this one's too dark for you or too light, you can really change it up, right? This is the product you need. Go to Ulta, get on Amazon, do whatever, and get this. It's Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, okay? This is waterproof, this is smudge proof. I've used a lot of brow products, and because I do wear wigs and they can sometimes come across and I'm constantly rubbing them and moving them and doing all the things, it would rub off the tips of my brows on no matter what product I used. This one doesn't. This brow pencil is the one you want. I also use the Benefit 24-hour brow setter so that it really stays in place. Honestly, I don't know how this compares to other products because I haven't really used a ton of brow setters, but if you're gonna get some Benefit, just get some Benefit, I guess, right? Okay, so this one has the spoolie end and this end, and this kind of just rolls up. You can do what you want. So here's how I start my brow. I start on the inside at the bottom where the hairs are coming out and where you want to go with it. And then this is where you're going to shape your brow. And I just kind of come in with lines, okay? So then here's your first line where I'm starting. Maybe I want to come a little down. And then you're going to want to come in, okay? So put it on the bulb of your nose. That's where the brow is going to start. Not the side of your nose, but on the bulb of your nose, okay? Through your pupil is where it's going to arch, and then the corner of your eye is where it's going to end. That's the idea of getting a brow shape. And then what I do with this pencil is I just fill in with little hairline strokes, okay? Here, where I clearly don't have any, I'm going to maybe press a little harder, get a little color right there, okay? So then you can't really see where that bald spot is. And then I just fill in like so, all the way back, okay? Then you can take this end and kind of comb through it just a little bit to kind of get the color really evenly dispersed. And then anywhere where you want it a little darker, maybe the tail, okay? Do you see the difference that really makes? Do I need to bring some hair up here because we like that kind of feathered look at the front, okay? That's a huge difference, right? Huge difference. So like I said, just come over here. My brows need to definitely be tweezed a little bit. But here's the thing is brows aren't supposed to be twins. They're sisters, right? I mean, we want them to be related. We don't want them like maybe in the cousin category. But line the bottom. I don't line the top at all because I want that feathered look at the top. And then I just kind of come out here and fix the arch. I just kind of wing it with the hair-like strokes. And then I look at them together. See how this one doesn't look quite as full at the top? So we're going to fill it in just a little bit more. Let's look at this part. It needs to come up a little more. So I just kind of keep going back and forth until I'm happy with it. Okay? And then I can take this end, and I do the wax first to kind of get the shape, but then I do kind of brush a little bit of the wax out. I know. This is the process, but it just is what it is, okay? So then I just kind of comb it up and over. Okay? See how they're not perfect, but they're going to be okay. We want a little bit more right here. See how it's a little ball there. Just keep kind of eyeballing it. Okay? And then the harder that you brush on them with this step, the more they're going to fade. So if you want it a little more faded up here, you can just kind of brush it. Okay, so then I put this one away. I grab the little brow setter. And see how my hair is already rubbing on this? It's not going away. With all other brow pencils I used, they, by the time I got home from work, it would be rubbed off. This brush has two sides. I like the longer side, so I do dip it both times. And voila, you guys. Look at that brow. Like, see how it looks really natural, and with the hairline strokes, it's not completely shaded in. That's it. So don't make it too difficult, but like I said, the Anastasia Beverly Hills, you could probably use any brow wax. I don't really know. I haven't tried a ton of them, but I do really like it. It's just kind of costly. And then the pencil, it actually was, I think, around $25, but you guys, it's worth it. I have bought, I think, 2 of these, so they've lasted me a long time because I've been doing my brows with this for a while now. I think I've bought 2 or 3 even. And then the brow setter. So 3 products. Get yourself, this can be cheap from Walmart. It does not matter. This does not matter. But then there they are. So voila.